Hey, Steve Zook here. Welcome back to Pokesoo channel and the Guitar Ladder System. Hey, I want to talk today a little bit about teaching your subconscious mind to teach you guitar and understand music and develop a strong musical consciousness. You know, if you can wrap your head around this, you kind of will understand my guitar ladder system. By the way, one of the things I love to do is, and I'm a small company, I'm not stressed on making sales, so I can kind of just relax and talk to people. You know, a large company can't do this. I suggest to people that we do a FaceTime. It's not about just selling you the guitar ladder system, it's more about discovery. We talk about what music you like, we talk about your experience with guitar so far. We talk about maybe what you can do on guitar, maybe what you can't do. That's important to kind of important to own the whole thing. But it's a discovery type call, and there's no pressure to buy. I want you to understand the guitar ladder system. I want to answer questions you may have about it. And I want you to understand the intent behind the guitar ladder system, how it uses the science of neuroplasticity, which is the way the subconscious mind works. Because what we do with the guitar ladder system, it's not like becoming an engineer, which is fine, where you learn 87 ways where you're going to install a rocket engine and do all the extra things. With the guitar ladder system and music, it's about developing a musical consciousness. It's about feeding your subconscious mind the right information so it can then assimilate that information and begin to open up an intuition, an intuitive pathway to your musical knowledge. In fact, one of the best guitar players in the world, I happen to think he is the best, and I hate putting it that way. Because music is not like a basketball game. Well, Stephen Curry makes more three-pointers than anybody. It's art. But this really makes a valid point, because the learning process happens a lot quicker if you don't make it a left brain thing. There's nothing wrong with understanding some basic theory, but music is a very intuitive thing. And I was watching an interview the other day with Borelli Legrin, who even John McLaughlin says Borelli Legrin is a guitar phenomenon. He's got one of the most advanced musical consciousness on the planet. There's a solo he does online where he's playing a red Yamaha, I think it's Pacifica guitar, and his solo just reflects so much musical consciousness. It's light years beyond most people, unless you take somebody like Matteo Mancuso, who's also, up there in in a very high musical consciousness. But my point being here is this guy interviewing Borelli, and Borelli was playing Django Reinhardt note for note at 8 years old. And he plays a variety of styles. He can play bass like Jocko. He plays extremely advanced jazz and fusion. But some guy, they were talking about the fact that he goes, well, Borelli, I don't mean to sound rude, but some people say you don't really know theory and you don't know how to read music. And he goes, do you mind if I ask you a couple questions? Borelli's like, sure, go ahead. He goes, well, if I asked you to play a 2-octave G major scale right now, could you do it? And Borelli's like, don't have an idea. He goes, could you play like a B13 chord? Borelli's like, don't have an idea. Not saying it's not good to what you know, not to know basic things, but what I'm saying is that when you learn about music and develop a musical consciousness, develop a musical ear, Borelli spent a lot of time learning Django, learning things off records. A lot of left brain activity can just gets in your way if you're always analyzing and trying to put everything into a cute little category. Music is about listening. Music is about listening. Music and becoming a better guitar player, and really beyond being a better guitar player, it's about understanding how to play music and compose and write music. Because the more you develop your musical consciousness, it's free to do anything. So it's really important to understand, and then there's a whole science behind this called neuroplasticity. But the guitar ladder system is going to seed your subconscious mind with the right information so it can then begin to wrap. And the subconscious is so powerful, it runs the whole physiology of your body. But we're going to seed the subconscious mind, give your subconscious mind the tools that it needs to actually begin to understand music. And that's why people email me all the time and say, Steve, all of a sudden I start playing something that's really cool. I have no idea where it came from. I've never played anything even like it. Well, that's where it comes from, because you need to have a foundation. You can't take water out of a dry well. So the guitar ladder system teaches your subconscious mind how to understand music and open up that intuitive pathway. It really works, folks. It's the best $199 you can ever spend. By the way, I was doing something simple when I was just warming up a little bit. Major 13 flat 5 to major 13 flat 5. Isn't that musical? So it was so interesting because Borelli, has probably one of the most advanced. He was in the Super Trio with John McLaughlin and Al Di Meola. I mean, his musical ideas are extremely creative, and I've even had people buy my guitar ladder system that had master's degrees in music, but they said, Steve, I can't compose. I kind of feel like I'm in a box. Everything I do is kind of predictable. Music is different. It's not like learning how to, rebuild a car engine. So that's why the FaceTime that I'm suggesting we do is so important, because I can help people. I want you to understand the guitar ladder system. If you decide to order, great. If you decide not to, that's fine too. It's not a big thing with me, but there's not very many companies you can schedule a FaceTime with on a guitar, learning system that's really innovative. And like I said, if you get too much into a left brain thing and defining everything and analyzing everything, that actually slows down the process of learning. So if you want to schedule a FaceTime with me, and they're fun calls. We have a lot of fun. I'm a fun guy. I do celebrity impersonations. I'll make you laugh, and we'll just have fun. And I want you to understand the guitar ladder system. If you understand it, you might want to buy it. You might not. I'm okay either way. It's not a pressure thing. But usually I discover things that I can help people understand that maybe help them understand what's holding them back. So it's a good thing. Here's cycle 1, by the way. It's a great cycle. So if you want to schedule a FaceTime, just email me at stevezook7@yahoo.com. That's the number 7, not spelled out. stevezook7@yahoo.com. Cycle 2 is very similar to cycle 1, but we shade with the 13 flat 5. And then when you find something that works, kind of milk it. But improvisational skills are the fertile soil of understanding music and guitar and composition. And even if you don't have some burning desire to write your own music, you want to discover and we all have, I really believe this, we all have unique musical ideas floating around your subconscious. And man, it's the best natural high on the planet when you come up with a little something that's your own and it makes you happy and it's joyful. And music and learning music and developing a musical consciousness is a never-ending process. It's a joy to do. But I've had students that I've just seen results that have been, I know it sounds really corny, but almost supernatural kind of, because it seems like they were born into a more musical family. But when you fine-tune and feed the subconscious mind the right information, it begins to put the pieces of the puzzle together, and it will teach you, you'll begin to discover, your own musical ideas. So analyzing, defining is not the key to learning, especially art and music. But that's why great players like Borelli Legrin, they studied Django Reinhardt, they studied Joe Pass, they studied George Benson, Pat Martino, and they developed a musical ear through learning. They didn't define everything. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't know, where an A13 chord is or B. I believe in a little bit of knowledge, but too much knowledge will slow down that intuitive pathway. And we want to make friends with our subconscious mind, which is so powerful. We want to teach the subconscious mind how to build a musical folder in your subconscious mind, which works on understanding playing guitar and music while you're even sleeping. It really works, folks. I've had results with people that have, hardly any musical talent at all, but they made progress in a year that was unbelievable. And I'm not just making this up. I tell the story a lot when I do my FaceTime calls. Anyway, if you want to schedule again, it's a really friendly call. There's no pressure. I can't do this forever, so I suggest you take advantage. If you're just feeling the urge and you want to buy the guitar ladder system, you want to invest, best $199 you'll ever invest. Just go to stevezookguitars.com, scroll down the homepage and order. If you order the guitar ladder system without talking to me, you're going to get some bonus material. This guitar is great, by the way. I think it's an Ibanez made out of Babinga wood. I think it was $650. I think I have it at $599 now. Really a nice guitar. Comes with a gig bag. I haven't tuned it for a while. But anyway, if you can wrap your head around the fact that the left brain doesn't really help you a whole hell of a lot in learning guitar. So the guitar studies in the guitar ladder system, which is mostly chordal, I have one monster lick I call the waterfall lick, but the information and the chordal studies will teach you the 10 systems of improvisation. It will open up an intuitive channel. It really works, folks. Best $199 you'll ever invest. But if you want to just learn a little bit more, maybe talk to me about it in a very friendly way, email me, stevezook7@yahoo.com. That's the number 7, not 7 spelled out. We'll schedule a FaceTime call, and I can answer a few more questions for you and help you understand the guitar ladder system. But your subconscious mind is a sleeping giant, and if we get it on our team, you're going to make some tremendous growth and discover musical ideas that are yours. It's really a great, great natural high. All right, folks, so let's all keep the positive faith. And let's remember that do a little something you love every day. All right, folks, take care. This is $5.99. This is a bitchin' guitar. I love the look of the Babinga wood, too. It's just beautiful. Comes with a gig bag that looks new to me. And this guitar really has a beautiful sound. I kind of have it, set up, toned down. I can always tell a great guitar because I love the sound on the treble pickup as well. All right, folks, take care. If you love guitar, you want to stop wasting time, you want to open up your musical mind, you want to teach your subconscious mind to teach you, music and guitar and open that intuitive pathway, just follow your hunch. Go to stevezookguitars.com, scroll down the homepage, order the guitar ladder system, put in the comments, code 9979. I'll throw in some free bonus material. If you can't find the comment box, just email me and let me know you purchased the system and give me the 9979. You'll get some bonus material. I don't send all the guitar ladder material at once. It's not effective that way because we're trying to feed, better word, seed the subconscious mind. All right, folks, take care. If you love guitar, invest in $199. You're really going to be glad you did. And if you want to schedule a FaceTime call, just email me or call me. I can't always pick up phone calls right away because I have a lot going on, but I'll call you back. I'm at 714-548-0385, or you can text me or email me. All right, folks, take care. Let's all keep the positive faith. I know the world's a little crazy right now, but I believe the universe is perfect by design, and the universe is the perfect teacher, and we're unfolding in time, not unraveling. We're spiritual beings having a human experience. The whole freaking universe is music. It's all frequency, vibration. I'm really into all that, but I'll sign off for now. Take care. Stay positive. Keep the positive faith. Remember, faith lets go. Belief clings. Ciao.